Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? It's time again for the knife of the day. The knife of the day today is the Spyderco Bill Moran. Spyderco Bill Moran featherweight. So I have two Bill Morans. It's a fixed blade knife from Spyderco. Let's talk about the first one. This one is discontinued. What you're looking at right now, and excuse me, you can see that mirror finish. And so when I point it here, you'll see that I have stucco walls, and I'm trying to get the light just right, but it's a beautiful blade. This right here is the very first fixed blade from Spyderco. Now, Spyderco has a lot of fixed blade knives. Some of my favorite knives from Spyderco are fixed blade, and we'll cover those as we continue with this Knife of the Day series. This Knife of the Day series is not a Spyderco series. However, I'm going to go through my entire collection. It'll take over a year. But we're starting with my Spyderco collection, by far my biggest collection. It's a pretty complete collection of Spyderco knives. Check out the playlist. It's funny, I just looked at the playlist. There are 100 knives of the day already, all of them from my Spyderco collection. We may be a fifth of the way through, so there's a lot more knives to go. And then we'll go into my Chris Reeve collection, Browse blades, striders, hinderers, case knives, etc. So Bill Moran, a wonderful knife maker, teamed up with Spyderco to put out their very first fixed blade knife. Now remember, it's like what I said when I do a flipper knife from Spyderco. Fixed blade knives, flippers, they really go against what the Spyderco brand is, right? I mean, the Spyderco brand is the Spidey hole, which gives you a one-hand opener. This Bill Moran was their very first fixed blade. Look at that blade, shiny mirror blade, VG10 steel. A nice size 4-inch blade. It's 8 inches total. It weighs about 3 ounces. The first one came with a Kydex sheath. We'll talk about the newer one later. You can see a couple of things that they had with their first one, and then I'll show you the changes. First of all, hello, Bill Moran featherweight. There is no Spidey hole. Remember, the Spidey hole is not only a functioning part of their knives, but it is their brand. That's why even on their fixed knives, they have a Spyderco hole. Okay? On their ballast songs, the two handles have a hole. That's their Spyderco hole. Okay? So this Bill Moran, the one thing that a lot of people don't get, no Spyderco hole. It does have a wonderful, I like they even have a choil on their fixed blade so you can really get up on it. No jimping. And then the handle is really nice. FRN scales around here, black FRN, but a very grippy, really nice rubber polymer insert. See how big it is too? So it gives you a nice grip. Not one of those hurtful grips. The one thing Spyderco has done, and we'll go through a lot of their fixed blades, but one thing they do is they spend a lot of time on the handle. They do the same thing with their flippers and their folders, right? That's what they're known for. How nice it feels in the hand. This thing feels nice in the hand. I love the fact that it gets bigger. Now, it doesn't have a full tang, and their later ones do. But, man, and with this choil right here, it's very comfortable in the hand for a fixed blade. Again, VG10 steel. There's another thing missing. There was something about the first fixed blade that they forgot about all the holes, right? They weren't used to fixed blades. So they not only don't have the Spyderco hole on the fixed blade as their brand, They also don't have a lanyard hole. Now let's look at the new and improved featherweight. And you see, same shape, same everything. A little bit less of a turn up at the end. And instead of the Kydex sheath, they came out with this real nice leather Spyderco Moran sheath. Feels the same. VG10 steel, 3 ounces, 8 inches steel, 4-inch blade. VG10, not as mirrored as the other one, as you can see. There's the hole. There's the spider. Spyderco's like, oh, it's ours. We need to brand this sucker. Same handle. The big difference is there's your lanyard hole. So they learned from the very first fixed blade. And I have to tell you, Spyderco comes out with some very nice fixed blades. I have a lot of them. We'll go through them just like we're going through all the other knives. But I wanted to start out with the very first. This one is discontinued, but I was lucky to get in such great shape without the Spidey hole, and without the lanyard. And then this is the new and improved featherweight. Same handle, except now it has a lanyard hole. Same blade, except the upturn at the end is not as pronounced. And it has the spider and the Spidey hole. That branding thing. Well, there you have it. The very first Spyderco fixed blade. The upgrade. Spyderco always does that with their knives. I love it. As we go through this knife of the day series, a lot of times I'll go, this is the knife of the day, and you'll see several knives, and that's because of the several variations on the theme from Spyderco. That, my friends, I figured we'd do a fixed blade today, and what better one than the very first one from Spyderco, the Bill Moran. If you enjoy the knife of the day series, don't forget there's 100 videos already on a playlist, and we've got a long way to go as we go through my 4 cases, my 4 Pelican cases of knives. 3 1550s packed super tight. 1 1600 really packed tight of Spydercos. We're going to work through the entire collection, one knife at a time, one day at a time. Don't forget to like this video if you like it. Share, subscribe to the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel. And also don't forget to turn on your notifications. You never know when a new knife comes into my life. And I want to give you a quick first impressions video. There are playlists galore on this channel. A lot of videos. Later on today we have the pocket dump deconstruction video. I hope you guys are doing well. Take good care of yourselves and your family. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.